What's your funniest fan interaction
um,
that you can
my
say?
yeah, that's what I'm trying to process of elimination here. The funniest fan interaction. Um, well, I I had a it wasn't really a fan interaction necessarily, but a few years ago I was shooting a movie that was very close to our base camps. Were really close. I was very close to where Tyler was shooting his movie with Autumn Reeser,
Mhm.
and it was Mia More or
Oh yeah, always
yeah,
more.
always Amore,
Always amore.
More.
always Amore. So that movie's title was Rising Star originally. It was called Rising
Okay.
Star. And I get driven to set. It was my second day, and they let me out. My driver lets me out on where I'm going to my green room. And the second I get out of the van, somebody comes to greet me, and there's a guy in the distance, one of the transport guys, and he's like, hey, Rising Star, like this, and I'm like, oh, well, thank you. No, it's Andrew. Yeah, thank you very much. I was like, and then I walk into the restaurant where we're shooting, and I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, Rising Star. I mean, I'm not really a rising star, but that's really nice of the guy to tell me I'm rising. I'm a rising star. Well, I've I've kind of like feel like I've been doing these movies for a long time. I'm not going up. I'm not going down. I'm just kind of like I'm going. I'm consistently moving in the same direction. I'm not rising. And so I go into the set, and I'm getting myself comfortable. I'm like, where am I today? I thought I was in a different location. I thought we were shooting somewhere else. And then somebody comes, one of the ads comes over to me, and they're like, and I know the person, and because it's very small knit close group community here up in the film community up in here in Vancouver. You work with the
Mhm.
same people constantly on the crew side of things, and the guy's like, Andrew, what are you doing here? And I was like, what are you doing here? You weren't here yesterday. And he's like, no, this is the set of a Rising Star. And I'm like, okay, so the guy in the parking lot wasn't calling me a rising star. I'm on the Rising Star. I'm in the movie set of the Rising Star. I'm on the wrong set. And so I sheepishly found my van again. I'm like, hey man, you let me out at the wrong set. I'm on the set that's further down anyway. I was like, I had called my wife after, and I had a good laugh. I was like, yeah, for a second I thought I was being called a rising star, but it was actually just showing up on the wrong set. And I'm not a rising star. I'm just a guy doing movies, and that's what I am. So that was a funny interaction.